Product's as good as money, sir. Those are IOUs.
Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another unboxing, but this time we got some badass parts. So new HCR A-arms and trailing arms, new radius rods from LMUTV, and a new FASTLAB fan shroud. So all three of these companies are made in the USA, which just warms my heart.
Grew 3 sizes that day.
And I'm ready. I'm so ready to powder coat these and throw them on my X3. But before I do that, I want to show you guys in bare form what they look like, all the little details of the products, because sometimes when you powder coat a product, you can't see all that stuff. And because when you're shopping online, those pictures, they don't do them justice. So I'm gonna do my best in this unboxing to try to show you guys the products in detail, try to get up close so you guys can see what you would be getting. And yeah, I'm ready, you're ready, let's do it. Let's start with the fan shroud from FASTLAB UTV. I have one right there, but there's another one in the box, and I'm gonna show you guys why. Let's get on to it. All right guys, before I start cutting these boxes open, I do want to give a huge shout out to Tim over at LMUTV for sponsoring me and helping me out with these new radius rods. Huge thank you to you. And also Chris over at HCR Racing. He believed in me. They're a huge company and he gave me the opportunity. And thank you, Chris, and the team over there at HCR Racing. Big thank yous. I really do appreciate it. And then the boys over at FASTLAB UTV. We did make a video with these guys showing off some of their products, their shop, and overall their story. Great group of guys over there, and I highly suggest you guys watching that video as well. I really do want to show my appreciation to them and the other companies that have helped me along the way. Seismic UTV, 5150 Whips, our friends over at TMW, Shock Therapy, S&B Particle Separators, and if I'm missing some, my bad. So all three of these companies didn't reach out to me. I reached out to them because I want to recommend products that I feel are the best or one of the best in the industry. So with that being said, enough talk. Let's get on to the unboxing and show you guys why there's 2 of these FASTLAB fan shrouds here. Also, because one of you guys is gonna send me a message, this is a Microtech SOCOM Elite, aluminum handles, anodized in blue. I'll tell you guys I'm a sucker for blue or red anodization. So
you see, I'm a guy of simple taste.
Let's get on to this unboxing. Alright guys, why do I have 2 of these? That's a question you guys are going to be asking yourselves. What the heck is going on here? We're going to put them side by side. So they made a slight change to that fan shroud. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is a TMW shock tower brace. And this is going to run, you know, bolt onto here. And the problem was that this was too close to each other on the first design. The second design is slightly different. You could barely tell the difference unless you have them both here on hand. So now this is gonna look sick when it's powder coated blue, and I will be doing an install video. But as you guys can see, the quality of these products, you know, everything's laser cut and lightened up with drilled holes there, so it's less weight. Very nice. It does come with a new hardware package. If you guys saw the video we did with FASTLAB UTV, you guys can get a better explanation of what this product does and why you need it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of you guys watching that have a Can-Am X3 are probably already needing one, because the fan shrouds break really easy, the factory fan shrouds that is. This one is made of steel. You're not gonna have that issue. Big shout out to the guys over at FASTLAB UTV. I will be returning the other one. If you guys want to get one, you guys already know, link will be in the description for FASTLAB UTV products. They make other stuff besides this. They make spare tire holders, and they make roof racks and a bunch of other stuff. They weld up cages for you too. They are local here in Southern California. I definitely suggest you guys check them out. So all right, next up is these LMUTV radius rods. Now I've installed them on 3 of my friends already, CJ, Abraham, and my buddy Chewy. All 3 of them are happy with the radius rods. All 3 of them, they look freaking sick, so I gotta join the club. These are badass, they are affordable, and if you want a discount code, check the description. Ooh, bring the beef, baby. These are nuts. Look at that. Check these out, guys. Aren't these beautiful? Now this is what you call the show side. So this side that has all the pockets cut out is what you will be seeing from the back. The other side is flat, which for one is for strength, and for two, you're not gonna be seeing that side anyway. So this side is beautiful, looks freaking nuts. This is gonna look great powder coated, but even in bare form, it looks amazing. Chewy's Razor Turbo S has them in bare aluminum. We did a video on those. Those look freaking sick. And yeah, all 6 of them should be in here. Let's take them all out. Now you guys may be noticing that it's missing all the uniballs and the FK Heims. Well, yes, I asked for them that way because I'm gonna get them powder coated. If not, I would have to press them out and then press them back in, which, you know, just extra work I didn't want to do. They really are that good, guys. These are the uppers, so this will control your camber. So the very lowest one, which is this guy right here, has no adjustment. This is going to be at the very bottom. This is fixed. The very top radius rod is going to be your camber adjustment, which is this guy. It's a lot straighter, as you can see. And then the middle one is going to be this guy. It's got a fixed Heim at the end, and then another one over here that has these pinch bolts to keep it tight, and this will adjust your toe. So I've done a video on this before on how to replace these radius rods. We did them on CJ's X3, and yeah, they look freaking amazing. I can't wait to powder coat these. I'm gonna do something a little bit different, and I can't wait to show you guys that. Hopefully you guys think it's cool, and hopefully it comes out cool, because I really don't know if it look good or not, but it's gonna look pretty dope. One thing I do want to mention is all the arms that have a arc to them have this gusset here, and you guys can see it's fairly thick. It's over 1/4 inch, it looks like, and that's gonna help keep it, you know, straight. Or not help keep it straight, but help keeping it from bending. Obviously it's arched, and that may be potential weak spot, but when they put this gusset in here, that actually adds reinforcement, and they're really freaking nice, man. I'm so happy I got these. They're gonna look so beefy. And shout out to Tim. Thanks, bro, I appreciate it. These are gonna freaking look great. Also, guys, you guys may have not seen these before unless you've been following LMUTV. These are their new radius rod to trailing arm bolts. As you can see, these are higher grade steel. They are hardened to a higher specification than the factory ones. They will last a lot longer. They will not bend like the factory ones. If you guys have had a Can-Am X3 with bent bolts, these are the way to go for a replacement. So really, really badass from LMUTV. Can't wait to, you know, put these on too. So another thing I wanted to mention to you guys about these bolts from LMUTV is they are shanked properly. There is no threads going to like the middle of the bolt, and then you have your radius rod or your trailing arm riding on the threads. That's not correct. They should be riding on the shank, the full shank of the bolt, not the threads. The threads can potentially be a weak spot and should only be for the clamping of the bolt, not to be riding and, you know, being used as a load. So that's very nice that they used the properly shanked bolts. Obviously did their homework when it comes to that. And like I said, really nice quality materials, higher grade steel than the factory stuff. And you can't go wrong running these. Now, are they necessary? Yes. For some of you guys that ride really hard, you treat your X3 like a trophy truck, you're gonna want some because you're gonna end up breaking them. We've seen it happen. Woo! Check this out. Oh my god. These are freaking sick, man. Oh my god. They look even better. And I thought they were gonna look, oh shit. If my X3 wasn't black and blue and all that, I would highly consider just clearing these, because, well, you'll see in a second. So, man, this is the upper arm, work of art. So, got the HCR logo, it's welded on there, and just looks freaking amazing. So that's the upper and lower, we'll show you guys that. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the trailing arms too. Another reason I'm switching to these A-arms is they're not freaking heavy like the current ones that are on there. They're actually really light, but they take the beating. If you bend these, you got a lot more problems than these arms, man. You have a freaking, your frame is probably in 2 pieces. So you're not gonna bend these. These are the freaking bomb. Oh, bitch. Holy crap. These are freaking nuts. Man, they're freaking sick. One thing you guys will see out there from other companies is they make a separate piece for the rear where the radius rod's attached. This will be separate and it'll bolt onto the radius rod train arm. I don't really like that. I'd rather have it one piece. It just seems like a better design. Not sure why other people do the two halves. Not sure, doesn't really matter. I'm sure it's strong too, not talking crap or anything, but this is freaking, Jesus Christ. Look at the welds, guys. Look how beautiful these are. Guys, these are works of art. They are probably gonna be the nicest piece on my machine. Understand, there's someone out there dropping dimes one by one. These are not made by a robot. These are made by one badass freaking welder taking this time and taking honor into his craft, because dude, there's not an ugly weld on this thing. These are freaking beautiful. They are legit. Guys, you guys can see how there's these platings in the middle sections where it's thicker. That pretty much boxes in this lower half, this upper half. And within the whole arm from front to back, you see all these welds in the middle of the arms. Some of you guys might say, oh, why isn't that smooth? That should be smooth. No, that is for strength. There are more plates on the internal of this arm that are pretty much, you know, adding support. So now this is gusseted internally. Very, very stout, very strong. Bending these? No, you're not bending these. There is no bending these. These are the holy grail. Man, they look so freaking good, you know, just in raw. You can see the rainbow effects that, you know, welding does to the steel. I really wish I could just leave these clear and throw them on my X3 like that, but they won't go with the theme of the car. But yeah, man, just amazing. They do have the HCR logo. You guys can see how they did the sway bar link mounting. They gusseted it with an extra plate that you don't normally see from the factory. There's no chintzy steel like on the factory arms. And then the shock mount, not some chintzy metal holding your shock. Literally, they boxed in the side here. There's these big tubes that run inside. And just, again, a work of art. I can't say enough about these arms. I am so damn excited to put these on. Straight to powder coat this week for sure. And then next week, we'll probably get everything ready so I can tear it apart. But we are gonna get a few rides in the X3, the way it sits, to have some fun with it. Because it ain't always about building, it's about having fun with these cars. I wanna take my wife and kids out for a good time in the desert. Maybe sleep, camp, and have some fun. So let's look at the A-arms last. Here we have the A-arms. This is the upper. Same theme as the trailing arm. You can see all the internal gussets from the top view here. This looks freaking sick. Towards the back where the sway bar link mounts, you can see how it's double plated and welded. All the proper geometry that you would expect from HCR. And then if you guys pay attention to the way these arms are, they're not just boxed and left alone. They have this radius to them, not radius, maybe kind of like a slant to the front arm, and it gives these arms such a really cool look. Here's the cup for the ball joint, welded to perfection from some master welder. Not sure who you are, but thank you for doing such an amazing job. Check out these welds, guys. And then again, the shock is double plated, and they got these beautiful welds here. These are literally arms you just want to clear coat, because you know, it would be very easy for them to just add a thicker piece, maybe 1/4 inch steel here, and not double plate it. But they do double plate it and they weld it, so you got these beautiful welds running around. They make all these little details that you normally wouldn't think of. You know, it's easy to make a boxed arm, I'm sure, for some of these companies and call it a day. But when HCR makes an arm, you can see they take their time into the design. the way they have the arch for the sway bar link, so everything is properly sound in geometry. And then look at the sway bar. It's hard to see from here, but that is a 1/4 inch washer that's welded in there for the sway bar. That will not break. You will not have issues with your sway bar mounting location that is known to break on the factory arms. Obviously, these ain't breaking, but. And then the lower arms, obviously a lot different design than the uppers, but the lower arms, even these you can see, the way that everything is slanted. It's not just an ugly box arm. It's a very beautiful, intricate design that they have made. Again, internal gussets. The coloration from the welds is freaking nuts. You got the blues, the hues of the purple and the bronze. Just freaking masterpieces, really are. So 3 different worlds here. You got the A-arms made by HCR Racing. Quality products made by the industry leader when it comes to A-arms. Just beautiful pieces, welded to perfection. You have a solution for a common problem on the Can-Am X3 made by FASTLAB. Very nice product from those guys. And then you got the CNC wizardry of LMUTV and the products that they make. These companies make a whole lot more than the products you guys just saw. Make sure to check them out. Links will be down below. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Make sure to hit up FrankGLife.com. Get yourself a dust mask. Or if you want to support the channel, hit up our Patreon. Either way, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Very nice.